hang on. Ooh, hang on a minute. Sorry about that. I think that might be it. Okay. Hello. Start again. Welcome to the Unseen Universe Media. How's it going, guys? How are you? You all right, everybody? I hope everybody's well. Who we got in the house? Let's just do that, shall we? Okay. I'll tell you what we have got. We had we had Stephanie about an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Basically, the hall monitor was in. Stephanie, laying down the law. Share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. What I first should say is, if you are new to this channel and new to this stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Mitch. This is Unseen Universe, and thank you for dropping by. Everybody else, welcome anyway. Some old faces in here, I see. So let's see. Shall we just do what we always used to do and a bit of a throwback to the good old days? Joshua's in the house. How you doing, Joshua? Hang on, I'm going to move straight over to Christia's in the house. Hi, Christia. Kaylee. Squishy Sloth, that's our Sam. 8 Legs, 4 Wheels. I think you're new. I got a subscription from you about an hour ago. So welcome, my friends. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Yaz from Motley Exotics is in the house. Claire is in the house. Aruna Exotics. Hi, Claire. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. You all right? Okay. Peter, Invert Laws. How you doing, Peter? Jade, how you doing, Jade? Shona, how you doing, Shona? Who else have we got? Exotic Empire. How's it going, my friend? I'm glad to see you, matey. Are you all right? Ashley, how you doing, Ashley? Who else we got? We'll burn through these because we ain't got all night. Hayden's in the house. Things and things. Gav, hey up, Gav. Waiting in a sec, my friend. Melissa, hi, Melissa. Laura, hello, Laura. Shannon, hi, Shannon. Nature in a bottle, how are you? I'm very good, thank you. So everybody's in the house. We've said hello. There we go. Everybody's in. How is everybody? I hope everybody's well. So obviously we're not giving anything away tonight, so I really appreciate you guys dropping by. As you can see, I've made some changes to the old advent calendar scenario. I've finally taken down. I'm gonna let you into a little secret right now, guys. I actually only just took the tinsel and the lights down today. Yeah, so I only just took that down today because I've just had other things to do, so I wanted to try and make it look a little bit different. So I'm still in the same position. I've added a new thing. You look at my lovely Viv. We'll talk about a little bit more about that later on. My lovely, lovely vivarium. And then all the usual stuff behind me. You can see, there you go, Yaz, pride of place. I forgot to bring the orchid up, but I've still got my lovelies here. Look, I want more. I'm going to get more, Yaz. I'm going to order some more this year. Don't worry about it, my friend. I'll keep you in business even. Not that you need it. Everybody's good anyway. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Thanks, Kaylee. Everybody's dead, Dave. I actually have a mug. It was one of my Christmas stockings is the Everybody's Dead Dave shirt, and I've got every mug to go with it. So yeah, I don't know why I haven't brought that today. So yeah, there you go. Let's just have a quick look to see. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what, Peter? I was tempted to just leave them right there, man. I was really tempted to just leave them, but you know what? They get in the way of all the stuff. You can actually see now the awesome items that Tim made for me, the mantis and the scorpion. Look, you can see them. So they were hidden with all the tinsel before. Anyway, it's like I said to you guys before in the post. I said, if anybody wants to come up, join us for a chat, you're more than welcome. I have a link. I can send you a link through Messenger or whatever. Just let me know and I'll bring you up. So speaking of which, we have my good friend Gavalar, Impossible Inverts. He's going to join us tonight. So we'll get Gav on right now. Here he is. How you doing, Gav?
You all right?
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Yeah, good, man. Good. You had a good day?
Yeah, it's been all right.
Good. We're all in red, man. We've got matching red going on here, bud. You know, sorted. Yeah, Joshua, Arthur's fine. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, he's back at school now. Thank God. But to be fair, he's been off the last couple of days. It's been like 17th century plague in our house for the last couple of days. The missus is down with it. Arthur was ill, so luckily, touch wood, so far so good. I seem to be okay, so we'll see. So anyway, I hope everybody's all right. So, Gav, we've been up to some secret stuff, haven't we?
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to tell anybody yet. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know. Basically, so if I'm going to basically got a few things to say, a few things in the pipeline, got some streams lined up, got a couple of little things going on. Don't know how much to tell you, really. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now. But no, suffice it to say, I've got some. I've had some ideas, and I've been trying out one particular idea for a stream on Gav. And Steph. Sorry, Gav and Steph. They've been helping me out this week. Try out a few little things. So I'm ready. I'm ready to unleash one of the ideas onto the world. But I'm not going to tell you tonight. I'm going to hit you with a post. Maybe tomorrow, I think, just to let you know what's going on. But I will tell you, I've got some other things in mind as well. One of the things is I'm going to start interviewing people from in and around the bug world, the bug community. Not just the bugs; it's going to be the exotic world community in general, really. I hope maybe once every few weeks to get somebody on like Gav here and do a little interview, a bit, nothing too formal, just to get to know you. It's like shine a spotlight on certain characters dotted around the exotic world. So I'm quite looking forward to that. You'll hear more about that in the future. It's just going to be a little show I'm going to do, maybe like a half an hour to 1 hour interview, depends. But the other thing I'm going to do, it's going to be like tonight. I'm calling this Saturday Night Live. And basically what this involves is just a relaxed kind of, catch up with all you guys, try and keep our little community knitted together and basically try and grow the community and just, get people in like Gav, have a little bit of a chat. If anybody else wants a little bit of a chat, we'll get them in. People can show us their little stuff. It's like I've got my little, my lovely vivarium, which again, I'm going to talk about in a minute. I've got that kind of showcased here tonight. You see Gav's got some lovely critters in the background, so if anybody wants to jump in anytime in the future when we do this again, I'm hoping to do these once or twice a week. We'll get people in, they can show us around their bug rooms, they can talk specifically about anything they want to, really, and we can just have a chat bugs. Just like I was saying during the fundraiser, this is it is happening. I am true to my word, if nothing else, and we're going to stick with this, and tonight is the first one, so welcome everybody. And thank you so much. Right, I think we need to just double check to make sure people aren't speaking at us, Gav. And so you keep an eye on the chat as well, Gav, while you're there, man. If anybody, I can't remember whether I need to get you involved on the teams, don't I? So
Yeah, you need to make me a mod and then I can.
We do that next time. And then, because what can happen is Gav can be like either there or he can be in the background. And StreamYard's got this lovely little feature now where you can star the comments and then it opens up a little tab at the top and we can go back to those comments and we can highlight them. Then if anyone's got any questions or, comments or just basically want to say anything in particular, they can do and we won't miss it. So let's just see if anybody is... All right, Nature in a Bottle. What mystery box was that? Then you'll have to send me that, man. You'll have to send me that because I miss loads of people's unboxings that they do. Because obviously, if I'm not following everybody. So if you want me to kind of check out your unboxings of anything that you get from me or anything, I'm more than happy. Just send me the link. I'll hit you up with a subscribe. and then I'll follow you and I'll have a look at your video. And if I like it, I might even share it. So anyway, let's just see. Has anybody else got anything to say? Yep, there you go. Lots of interest there, Gav. Looks like people are interested in that one particular item that I mentioned about the interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
it's going under the umbrella of the unseen and unplanned section of the shows, and I think in that section I'm gonna do some like light-hearted interviews and stuff, and also if I get time, I'll probably I'll go to some shows that I'm not actually going to be selling at, and I'll do some interviews at shows, and take some video footage and do all that, some live streaming. I think I'm almost 100% certain now that this channel is now going to be a live streaming channel. Just because, I'll tell you why, and I'm sure a lot of you people out there will appreciate this. I just don't have time to make videos, edit videos, and because I'm such a stickler for details and like trying to get things right, I'm like a rabbit trapped in headlights, It's like I feel like I have to get everything right, just right, So the idea of editing videos to the level that I know that I think I want them to be edited just puts me off, and I end up just not doing anything. And that's why, if you look back on my YouTube channel, before all these streams, you'll see a few videos that I started doing last year. But before then, I don't think I did anything for about 2 years. And I basically, every now and again, I'll come back and say, right, this is the year I'm going to do some videos. And then I just don't. I do one or two and then don't do any. And I think most people are probably the same, aren't they, Gav? I bet you're.
Yeah. Have you seen Kaylee's coming?
No, where is she? Unseen out and about. Exactly, you see, unseen out and about. I'm coming up with these little titles for these like sub shows. It's like tonight I was thinking all sorts. I was coming up with all sorts for tonight. And then I just thought, I'm just gonna like I did with the Badil and Skinner Unplanned, where I did the kudos to them, a little bit of a nod to them by calling it Unseen and Unplanned. I thought I'd do Saturday Night Live just as a nod back to the 80s, man, for the old Saturday Night Live, Ben Elton and all that jazz, It's just a little nod to them, so I think I'm happy with that one for now. But yeah, I was coming up with all sorts for tonight. So yeah. Anyway, is anybody new? There's a few people. I think somebody else might be coming. JJ's Tarantulas. How you doing, JJ? Do you know JJ Tarantulas, Gav? I don't think we know who you are, JJ's Tarantulas. Who are you, mate? Say hello. What's your name? How do we know you? Welcome, anyway, my friend. Melissa's saying welcome, Dan. So it's Dan somebody. Dan.
I know. 8 legs, 4 wheels is Greg.
Yes, I had a quick nosy at because I was intrigued by the name 8 legs, 4 wheels.
It's quality, isn't it?
I was thinking of all sorts. I couldn't work out what might be the situation, so I had a quick look on his YouTube and saw what it's all about. So
yeah, he's a nice guy.
Man. Fair play to you, buddy. I'll hit you up with a subscribe, and I'll see what you're getting up to. Have you got out to tell me then, Gav? You don't know how exciting today?
No.
No.
Working on that horse-head grasshopper.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I put a little video up earlier on TikTok.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. Okay. I haven't seen that. I only see it when you share your TikTok videos to Instagram. That's when I see your stuff. Because, like I say,
I've done it with Instagram as well.
Yeah. Okay. I was frantically trying to get my my new countdown video finished. What do you reckon to that then?
Yeah.
It's actually a stock Mantis video. It's not one of mine, but I think there is a way that I can upload my own videos. So I'm going to do that in the future because I like to use my own stuff.
Yeah.
Wherever I can. So anyway, we've just found out that JJ's Tarantulas is in fact John. John, how you doing, mate? Thank you very much. So have you got anything exciting going on, John? JJ's Tarantulas, is that a YouTube channel, John? Advertise yourself if it is, mate. Get yourself up here. We'll have a look. So there you go. We'll if you show us what your YouTube channel is, my friend, I'll put it up so everyone can see and get over there and give you a like. Also, 8 Legs 4 Wheels. Yeah, it is, man. It is. It's a good name. It's a good name, mate. It's a good name. It's Greg. So that's Greg, is it? Right. 8 Legs 4 Wheels is Greg. Greg, hit me up with your YouTube channel, mate, and I'll stick it in the I'll stick it on the stream so people can see it. Gav's got a horsehead grasshopper right there. Let's have a look. Hang on.
Try and get it to focus.
There we go. Yeah, that's it. It's focused now. There we go. Horsehead grasshopper. We've got about, how many you got those, Gav? About 30, 29,
27.
30? 27. Oh, it's dropping,
Yeah.
is it? It's dropping. So, yeah. There you go. Horsehead grasshoppers, man. Hoping to breed them for this year. So hopefully we'll have some of those for next year. Because I reckon they're going to take a long, long time. It's not going to be next year, isn't it, before we get some of those. So
yeah. Well, yeah, it could do. It depends. Because I know with some phasmids and things like that, temperatures play a lot.
Yeah.
To how quickly it is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think there's very little information out there on
there's not
on
much.
husbandry and breeding, especially. I actually saw I think Spiders. Did you see? Do you follow Spiders?
Yeah, Andy.
Andy,
Yeah,
I meant to send you the link. I actually started watching his this morning. He's I don't know whether whether they had a connection or not, but he showed it. I started watching his video where the male was definitely trying to connect anyway. So there you go. Anyway, we've missed that. Where we go? Right. So we've got 8 Legs 4 Wheels. It's Greg. Rachel is the wife who operates the camera mostly. It's camera lady. That reminds me of Dave.
Yeah.
Dave Beast is the camera lady. I'm assuming that's Dave's wife. I don't know. What's your link? 8 Legs. I don't know. You've not put a link up. I can't see a link. Can you put links in these comics?
You can't unless you're a mod.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
what I was saying to you before, because
Okay. Right, my bad, Greg. It looks like you can't add links into these comments for some reason, and I'm not sure why.
I think it's
try
to stop spamming.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, it's 8 Legs 4 Wheels. There you go. There they are. There's no link there. Unfortunately, you can't send links at the moment. There might be something I can do behind the scenes. I'll have a look under the hood, so to speak, and see if I can do anything about that. Anyway, if you're looking for some new footage and some new YouTube video type stuff to watch, I assume it does what it says on the tin, and it's all about spiders. So, but there might be some other things in there. So, 8 Legs 4 Wheels. There you go. Check them out. YouTube. Go over there. Give them some love. Hit up that subscribe button and see what they've got going on. That's Greg and Rachel, the camera lady. Zoe's in the house. Hey, Zoe. How you doing, my friend? I am so sorry I've not replied to your messages yet. Your initial message got buried a long time ago. And then I think you hit me up with a message yesterday, which I still haven't replied to. So I'm really sorry. Honestly, I am so snowed under with messages. It's absolutely ridiculous. So there you go. 8 Legs 4 Wheels, spiders and scorpions mostly. So yeah, that's so you've got some disability stuff. So yeah, awesome. That'll be interesting. I don't know whether you caught all the streams that I was doing. I don't really remember 8 Legs 4 Wheels. I don't think he was there, was he? During our streams.
No, I
think I'd have remembered, to be honest. So you weren't there during all the big fundraiser that I was doing. That was for my son, who's on the autistic spectrum. I know that's completely different to what you and your wife or you or your wife is going through. I don't know what the situation is, so I think I covered all permutations right there. So yeah, awesome. Anyway, I'll check that out, my friend. I'll check that out and see what you get up to. Right, let's just see what everybody else is up to. Yeah, no, it's all right, man. It's all right. I've only just started really being active. I mean, obviously, I've been around for donkey's years doing stuff, but I've only really just started doing streaming. So you ain't missed much. Right, let's see, because we're ignoring anybody else. Let's have a look, see who else has got anything going on. Jade is hoping to become a breeder. Okay, a breeder of what, you might ask? I mean, these things come natural to some people, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, boom.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. Jade has some exciting ideas for a small business called Mantis Valley on Facebook and Instagram. So there you go. Do you have those up yet? Are they up and running yet, Jade? The Mantis Valley? I'm sure I recognize that name, or am I thinking of there's so many Mantis?
I've seen Mantis Valley.
I think Mantis Valley is a thing, Jade. I must apologize. I think I do recognize Mantis Valley. So I think you might have even been messaging me as Mantis Valley, but I'm not entirely sure. I didn't know it was you. I apologize. There's just so many, Mantis things out there. Mantis this, Mantis that. And, it's just, I can't keep up. So I don't bother.
Like with,
I must apologize to everybody. I gave up trying to keep up with all y'all newcomers. Like about 4 years ago. I held my hands up about 4 years ago, and I was just like, I am no longer trying to keep up with all the new breeders in the world. I just can't be bothered. So there you go. Anyway, Jade, congratulations on your new endeavor. I wish you all the luck and the success in the world. Yeah. So I mean, is it just going to be Mantis, or is it going to? I assume it's just going to be a bit of everything. Just obviously you called yourself Mantis Valley, but it could be just about anything. So what was Kaylee saying wow to? Okay. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Aaron's in the house. Aaron Hornpain. How you doing, buddy? Buongiorno, my friend. Melissa is in the house. How you doing, Melissa? I'm sorry if I've missed a few people. I think just always trying to stay on top of these things. It's almost impossible to read all the comments. So this is why I was trying to encourage people to come on board, because we're more likely to hear your voice if you come on board, have a chat. Now, just to say, if anybody does want to come and have a chat, but you're a bit worried about having your face on camera for whatever reason, that's cool, man. We all know how that is. You don't have to. You can, yeah, Gav's just shown you right there. Or you can put yeah, we can just hear your voice. We don't need to see your face. So if you want to come on board, but you don't want to be on video live, you can still come on and talk and just have some kind of like meme or icon or whatever you want to choose. Or you could just have that little whatever that is. It's a little speaker, I think. I'm not really sure. Black Wolf Ebbs is in the house. Hey up. How's it going, Black Wolf Ebbs?
Hey up, Side X.
How's it going? Who else is in the house? Let's just see, because I'm not keeping up with all the messages. So, Side X is in the house. Side X, there you go. Gav, you beautiful beast. I think I concur. What about me? So, Side X is in the house. How you doing, buddy? You all right, matey? Good to have you. So, feel free to come on board if you want, Side X. I know you're not shy in front of the camera. Just let me know, and I'll message over a link to you, my friend. If anybody wants to come on, like I keep saying, if anybody wants to come over and have a chat, come on screen. That's perfectly fine. Let me know. I'll send you a link to be a guest. No problem whatsoever. What do you reckon to my new background, Gav? Just thought I'd throw it as a generic kind of bug background.
Yeah, obviously, it's a bit different to the one that we've just been staring at.
Yeah, can't have the one that we had previously. Can't be giving anything away, my friend. I'm going to post that video tomorrow, I think. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Thanks, buddy. Yep. I know you mean it. I know you really mean it. So, okay, who else have we got? There you go. Tom needs to get a mantis. Yes. Well, I think I remember last time I came to your house, Tom. Well, first time last time I came to your house, I did actually say I was going to sort you out with some mantis, and that was when? that was about 8 months ago or something ridiculous. And yeah, I've not been back. So just let me know, man. Just let me know. What, Zoe? What do you want? I may or may not do you a favor.
She wants to change her mind.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, what do you reckon, Gav? I've spruced it up a bit since you last saw it.
It's looking nice.
Yeah, I just added a few more anchor points, a bit of foliage, not too much, just enough to give it a bit more character.
Yeah.
Just so it looks a little bit more like Jason's.
I can't wait for it to start webbing up.
Yeah, I mean, I had a close look earlier, and she's right there. I can see her. I can just see her. And I had a look. I got the light in there early and had a proper look because it's really dark down there. And she started webbing it up just in the hole down there. So I think once she's like made a bed of web down there, she'll start moving it up a little bit, I think. So I'm quite looking forward to that.
I don't know if I can get mine in.
Sam, you've got a cat eye mantis, have you? Well done. Henry's in the house. How you doing, Henry? All right, buddy. I am close to 1K. Yes. I'm just going to. Yes, Nature in a Bottle. I am close to 1K. Well, I'm still quite a long way. I think I'm only on. I don't even know how many subscribers I've got now. 900 and something. I've still got quite a way to go, I think. So, Jade, I'm sorry. Anyway, Gav's showing us something. Let me just get you into solo layout. There you go. That's Gav's GBB.
That's my BBB. Yeah.
So that's Gav's green bottle blue Heidi Hout. There you go. That's what I'm really excited about. That.
Her leg. You can just see it top at Ticket Booth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's where she hides out.
You just see it up here. So, what is that? Some kind of circus carnival style type theme? Cool. Did you do that?
Yeah, I built it.
Cool, man. Cool. Nice.
So the tent raises out from the background.
Yeah.
With the clown coming out from the entrance of that.
Cool.
Then the ticket booth, which is all hollow inside.
Yeah.
Which she's just webbed it up because, like Steph was saying yesterday, that's where she started. She just hung out in there.
Yeah.
And then there's also like a little sign, but she's not that over.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome, man. She's webbed it up. I can't wait till she webs mine up. Honestly, that's awesome. That is nice.
Change colour. There you go.
Yeah, you can see it a bit better now. What Viv is that?
Oh, I built the Viv as well.
I'm gonna say it looks like a homemade job.
Yeah.
Black Wolf Evs just said it needs a clown, man.
No, you don't like clowns.
Are you shit scared of clowns?
No, not me.
Right.
Ebs don't like clowns.
Oh right, okay. Got you.
We'll come away from it now. You can have my big mug.
There you go. Okay, Tom from Urban Exotics UK. I think do you know Tom? Yeah, I'm not really that familiar with Tom. I must apologise. Urban Exotics. I do know I think I have been following you on Insta for a while though. But I noticed that you hit me up with a subscription. So thank you very much, Tom at Urban Exotics UK. So I don't know. I'm getting confused. Is it?
No,
Tom?
that's Lewis. Urban Exotics UK.
It's Lewis, is it?
Yeah.
There's some. I'm getting mixed up with the things. So yeah, you have to guide me with some of these tarantula people.
Yeah.
Who I hope to get to know. I hope to get to know you tarantula guy. More of you tarantula guys. I've only really just been getting into tarantulas for like the last few years now. Mainly, obviously, those of you knowing me have done like mantis and true spiders for most of my time. So I'm slowly elbowing my way into the tarantula community, and I'm hoping you guys are going to help me in with that and welcome me with open arms, because I'm really keen to get involved with you guys. So there you go. Okay, so let's see. Ashley, what's Ashley been saying? My GBB has trashed all its webs and stopped eating, so I fear it may be a male, even though, well, what do you reckon, Gav? Is that sort of thing a male would do? Or maybe
sometimes they'll just do that. I had another one in another enclosure. I sent it to Steve, the transfer line. But
Yeah.
That used to do the same. It used to trash it, and then it just start again.
Yeah. God, that's a pain, isn't it?
But if it's refusing to eat as well, it might just be in pre-malt.
Yeah, true. So, right, let's just see if anybody else has said anything. So, okay. So it's Lewis, is it? Lewis is Urban Exotics UK. Right. I need to see more names to remember, man. I'm absolutely useless.
Exotic Empire.
Exotic.
Is Tom.
Yeah. Yes. So I've just picked that up. Yes, Tom. We'll have to sort something out, mate. It's been too long. I'll have to pop round, or you nip round to mine, whatever you want to do. I am right in the smack bang. Every time I speak to anybody about anything, I'm always right smack bang in the middle of having a big sort out. But no word of a lie, I am having a massive sort out right now. I'm hoping to create a whole bunch of new space in the one half of the shed that I'm in right now. So me and Gav can go to town and create a lovely little sanctuary over there with lots and lots of bioactive enclosures and just make it look really pretty, because right now what I'm looking at is just so depressing. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, there you go. I didn't, Shona. I didn't burn the itchy beard. I've still got it. It's in the bag with all the decorations. I'm keeping the beard for next year, believe it or not. I will don the beard next year, so no problem there. I have decided that I am gonna do the fundraiser again next year. I've still yet to do my big thank you video, which I am planning on doing once the dust settles a bit more. I've just still got so much to catch up on. I've got all the orders to send out from the fundraiser. I've got all the Secret Santas to send out, and I've still got, and I'm trying to do that whilst in the midst of this cold snap, which is just causing all kinds of problems. So everybody who's out there who's listening to me now, if you guys are waiting for me to get my arse into gear and send you your presents, whether it be Secret Santas or the gifts you won on the fundraiser, then just bear with me, guys. I know you're going to cut me some slack. I just got so behind with Christmas and everything, and now I'm trying to catch up with all the orders still from over the holidays. This week, we've had all that freezing cold weather. It's just caused all kinds of problems. But I promise I'm going to work my way through those. And I'm good for it. You know where I am. Don't come round to my house and hassle me. I promise I will get to you eventually. I promise. You know I won't let you down. So there you go.
That Lewis is on about there. Is that where Aaron works? Urban Exotics, the actual pet shop.
Oh yeah, Urban Exotics. Yes. Is this that shop?
That's Aaron that we met at show, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, Urban Exotics. I didn't know whether this was just somebody else using the name. No,
Urban Exotics.
It is the official YouTube thing. Right, but it is this guy Lewis does work at that shop, does he? Is that what you're saying?
No. This is just his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, Urban Exotics is the pet shop in oh god, why can't I remember where it is? Anyway, it's near Chesterfield. Anyway, it's not far away from where I'm from. So that was Aaron. So he never comes here. As it snowed near me, yes, we had a sprinkling of snow yesterday. Not a lot, but we just had a bit overnight. But it's all gone now. So
Well, we've got Sidex here. I'll show off his.
There you go, Sidex.
Invert Kingdom merchandise.
There you go. Look at that. Gav is such an awesome supporter. There you go. Well done. So that is Sidex. Invert Kingdom. What else has he got going on there, Gav?
Got
plenty of merchandise. Has he got plenty of merch?
Yeah, plenty.
Plenty.
And spiders as well.
Right. I might have to go and have a look. So there you go. Invert Kingdom. Our Sidex. There you go. He has lots of merch going on. Guys, shows your t-shirt again. So there you go. That's just one of the t-shirts that you could buy at Invert Kingdom, Side X. Get over there. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. And I'm assuming he's on TikTok.
Yes.
Facebook. I think I follow him. On, is he on Facebook? Has he got a Facebook page?
Yeah, he's got a Facebook.
Yeah, there you go. He's got everything going on. He's everywhere. Side X, Invert Kingdom. Check him out. He's got awesome content. Always posting stuff. Always uploading videos. I know he does live streams as well. I promise I'll tune into one of yours. I am promising everybody now I am going to try and make time to be in other people's streams. You know, if I want to create my own community, you have to share and share alike. You've got to get involved on other people's channels. Something I've not done in the past just because I never really found the time, but I am making time this year. I'm going to make time to get on other people's channels, watch other people's videos, see what everyone else is going on, because I am genuinely interested and I really want to get to know more people.
You have to get a t-shirt made for this this other thing coming up.
Really? I can't just get away with the t-shirts I've got. So anyway, Lexi's tea room is in the house. Say hello to our Lexi. Hi Lexi, how are you?
Good evening, Lexi.
How are you doing? So there you go. Thank you. Daisy's in the house. How you doing, Daisy? Hello. How you doing? You remember our Gav, don't you? Okay. What else have we got? Yeah, Gav's new career as a model, says Kaylee. What do you reckon, Gav? Do you reckon that's something you could get on board with?
I don't know.
There you go.
As long as I can do it in my purple wig, then we're all right.
Yeah, man. Show us the purple wig. Let's see who's doing what. Urban Exotics UK has been setting up a new tank today for a new edition. Woo! Tell us. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what your new edition is, my friend. Don't leave us hanging. Hang on. Gab's disappeared on me.
Still here.
Woo! Look at Gav. I think I'm in love. My goodness. Oh, mate. Well done. You're a sport. She's got a few. There you go, Urban. That's exciting. Some new exciting projects for the new year. Anybody else got anything exciting going on for the new year? Anybody got some plans? I intend to just get lots and lots more stuff ready for the shows. So, yeah, shows coming up in this year. Obviously, it's Seas on the 30th. Who's going to Seas? Who is going to Seas down in Kent on the 30th of January? Who's going? I may go. I'm not going as a vendor, but I might go. I'm thinking of going, taking my camera, do some interviews, do lots of live streaming.
Unseen out and about.
You what, sorry?
Unseen out and about.
I like it. I'm just not sure. There might be something missing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I might have to tinker with it.
It's a bit like, I don't know. I used to be right into like history programs and stuff. And I remember one that used to be really good. Two's Country, it was called.
Okay. Two's Country.
Two's Country. And it was basically like what we all do now, where we just have a camera and then there's a person that talks about these different things.
Yeah.
Have a look it up.
All right, I will. Send me a link or something so I don't forget.
Yeah, I'll have a look for it myself and then I'll send a link across.
All right, cool. So yeah, looks like Nature in a Bottle has sent me the link, and yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'll have a look at that later. Nature in a Bottle. Did I get Nature in a Bottle's name? I don't want to keep saying Nature in a Bottle. So, Henry might be working Liam's stand if he can. All right, cool, man, cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to go. But it's a right old trek. It's like 5 hours, at least 5 hours from where I am. So, Yeah. So C's is way too far, says Black Wolf Ebbs. What's Black Wolf Ebbs' name, Gav?
Ebbs.
Oh, it's just Ebbs. Right. Okay. Ebbs. Ebbs.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So C's is way too far. You're right. You're right. Where are you located, Ebbs? You don't have to tell me your exact postcode and house number, but you
Barnsley.
can. Barnsley. All right. You're just round the corner. Ebbs is just round the corner. So I'm in Tingley. Gav's in Morley, and you are in Barnsley. So there you go. We should all get together and have a little bug party.
They've been round to mine.
Have they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Nice one. Yeah, because yeah. I'm just trying to think.
I think.
Yeah. No, sorry. I was just trying to look up what people are saying about C's. So Stings and Things. So you're going to C's. Who else is going to C's? Nature in a Bottle's got a bunch of videos planned for certain events. That'll be good. So Yaz is going, just browsing. We all know how that goes. So, yeah, Henry says he might be working Liam's store. Oh, hang on. Is it Henry? Oh, no, it's not Henry. Why do I keep calling Marley Man Henry? Why can't I remember his name? Oh, bollocks. I knew this would happen. I do know. It's James. It's James. Sorry, James, man. It's my bad. Oh, so many names, man. Trying to remember so many names. It's ridiculous. Okay. Gargoyles. Did Daisy say gargoyles?
Yeah, they're geckos, I believe.
All right. Okay, cool. Nice one. Yeah, that'll be good. I'd quite like a couple of geckos. I've never had them. I think the thing is we don't have anything in the... I only have stuff in the shed and in the bug room. We don't have any exotics in the rest of the house, which I'd like to call the missus's house, basically. So the shed and the bug room are my rooms, and the rest of the house belongs to the missus. So we don't have any exotics in any of those rooms. But she has said that she quite likes the idea of having a nice Viv, not like an Exoterra, like a proper nice Viv, cabinet type thing. And having like a really nice
bio thing with
make a proper nice bio, like, or maybe like a desert, and just get like either get some geckos or some other kind of like reptile type thing, and just make a really really nice thing. And I think she'd go for that. I think she'd allow me to set something up in one of the alcoves in one of the front, the front or the back rooms. So I think I'm going to do that. That'll be a nice project for this year. It'd just be nice to set something up that I've never set up before. You know what I mean? I've never kept anything like that. Not, like I've never had a reptile.
Well, a leopard gecko when I was 16.
Yeah.
And I got it off my mum. It was my mum's to start with.
Yeah.
And that's about my extent of reptiles.
Yeah. Well, me too. I mean, I had newts. Are they reptiles?
Well,
I used to, when you were a kid, I had newts and bullyheads.
It's not newts now, it's oxalitals, isn't it?
Yeah. What is that? Oh God, nothing's the same anymore, is it? Anyway, so yeah, there you go.
Millie's obsessed with them.
Yeah. So so I think that's going to be a new project for me as well if I get time to do that. I'd quite like to do that. Anyway, what else have we got? Who else is speaking in the chat? 8 legs for wheels won't be at C's this year. Okay. Oh, you're going to Entercon? Yeah, that's even further. Yeah, that's.
He normally helps. What's that? Nick.
Oh, right. Nick
actually helps out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, good. Yeah, I think I'm tempted to go there as well, but that's even further. That's a ridiculously far and wide place to go. I mean, come on, man. God. Who else have we got? Yes, I got there in the end, James. I'm sorry, my friend. For some reason, I was thinking of Henry from Faceless Inverts. I don't know why. So yeah, I knew it wasn't right when I said it. I apologize. I knew you were James. I just couldn't put my finger on it. I am sorry. Do not come after me. Yeah, Ashley, they are a long way away. I'm going to be doing all the shows, I'm going to be doing Doncaster, and I'm going to be doing all the invert shows. I haven't decided if I'm doing Brighton or the Scottish show, if that one is indeed going on. But I will definitely be doing the Doncaster shows, and I will be doing the first show for me will be the invert show, the Northern Invert Show in Halifax. That's usually around March, April time. I will be doing there. I'll be there for sure. I'll be absolutely
always Sidex, always.
Gavilar will be there with me as well. Gav will be with me at all the shows this year, hopefully, providing everything goes smoothly. So there you go. We will be there. We will probably be having like at 4 tables, I think, at these shows. So that will be good. Who else have we got? Will's in the house. How you doing, Will? You all right, buddy? Better late than never, my friend. How are you? Who else have we got? Let's just see, because I'm not keeping up with these. There you go. Nature in a bottle. Newts are amphibians. I did know that. Okay, these guys are talking amongst themselves.
I think most of them are protected in this country, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they've been. Yeah, I mean, I remember growing up as a kid, man. You go to your local pond, and they were just like everywhere. You know, right. So if you went right time of year,
yeah,
you know, your great crested newts. And the other one, the brown one, I can't remember the name of. But anyway, yeah, they were everywhere, man. So just used to catch them, take them home in a big sweet jar. Not very clever, really, but you know.
So what we did it as kids. I mean, frogs as well.
Frogs.
I can't remember last time I seen a frog outside.
Yeah. I still do, though. You have to be careful when you're mowing your lawn, man. You have to be careful because, like, they're just there sometimes. Yeah, we get frogs sometimes on our garden, so you have to just be careful. If you're mowing at wrong time of year, you can, you know, oops.
Have you seen that video with rabbits?
No.
Rabbits are the same if you're mowing grass, because sometimes they'll just little tuft of what looks like turf.
Yeah.
They moved that turf out, and there were about 4 baby rabbits underneath it. It'd be all right going through lawnmower, wouldn't it?
We've got mice in our garden, man. You know, ever since I built the shed, there's just like I know for a fact there's probably thousands of mice under my feet right now. So
it's the same everywhere, though.
Yeah. Okay, let's just see. Is anybody speaking to me? Nature in a bottle. Whereabouts in the UK are you? Are you speaking to me, Nature in a bottle? Is that me? If it is, I am in Tingley, just outside Wakefield, between Wakefield and Leeds kind of area. It's a small place, East Ardsley, Tingley, as it is lovingly known as now. It's basically just off the M40, off the M1, junction 41. Come off the Wakefield. I live about 5 minutes from there. That's where I live. Up north.
Grim up north.
Grim up north. It really is grim right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, just in case if anybody fancies coming on and saying hello, don't feel
Lewis
free.
wants you to send him link.
Who does?
I think I can do it, actually.
Who's
Lewis.
that, sorry? You got the link there. Send it to him, man.
I can send it.
That's Lewis, is it? That's 8 legs for wheels, is it?
No, that's Greg.
Oh, God. Sorry. Yeah, Greg.
Urban Exotic UK.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Smooth newts and crested newts. They were both there, both protected. They are both the newts that we used to all catch when we were kids. They are the ones. No wonder they are protected. There's just less watering holes, isn't there? There's just less, you remember when you were growing up, you go for a walk and there was just like loads of little ponds and watering holes all over the place. But now everything's just been built on. So, yeah, it's no problem. Jade loves it up north. She won't want to live here, though.
It's great living up north.
So, I think
Urban
Exotics UK. Yes, I think. Gav. You what? Sorry.
It should have link now.
Gav has just sent you the link, my friend. You probably got it. If you want to come and say hello, come and say hello. I'll stick you up. Okay. Oh, well, that's good, Kaylee. That's good. We are a source of Kaylee's inspiration right there. We are her muse, Gav. What do you reckon to that? We
It's
are
like
Kaylee's
modelling again,
muse.
isn't it?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'm going to get some background music for the next one. I could just, I mean, I could probably do it now, but I don't have any music lined up. So I might have to do that next time.
Yeah, you better just put a
Here we
playlist
go.
together, wouldn't you?
Here we go. Urban Exotics UK. So there we go. So what's his? Oh God, why can't I remember anybody's names? I'm going to write down some names. Just give me a sec. What's his name again, Gav?
Who? I've just sent the link to.
Yeah,
Lewis.
Lewis. Sorry, Lewis. I'm absolutely shit at remembering names. I've had such a problem. Right, I'm going to write down your name before I bring you on, because otherwise I'll forget. Lewis and Rachel, innit? Rachel's the camera lady.
Oh, that's Greg.
Oh shit! You see, I'm obsessed with Greg, obviously. Right. Anyway, Lewis is in the house. Here we go. There we go, Lewis. How you doing, buddy?
I know.
And you know what? Straight away, Lewis, I do know you, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't recognise your name, but I do recognise your face. Comes to see me at the shows, has done for years, don't you, Lewis?
Doncaster.
Doncaster. There you go, Doncaster. I know Lewis always comes and says hello. We have a nice little chat. Always gets some stuff off me, and yeah, awesome. How you doing, my friend? You all right?
I'm at BTS this year.
Oh yeah, cool, man, cool.
First time ever at BTS for me.
Right. How long's that been on your wish list?
Quite a while. It's either been old or I've been on holiday.
It's supposed to be a good one, isn't it, BTS?
Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's one of the biggest, really. So and obviously it's been going longer than most as well. So yeah, it. I mean, I generally do that show, but it just depends. It always falls. It's always that week around my partner's birthday, so it's always a bit hit and miss whether or not I go. So because
I'm helping on a stand this year.
You're going to stand this year, man? Cool.
No, I'm helping on a stand.
All right, okay. Nice one.
This year. So,
anybody we know? I think you mentioned that, didn't you, Gav? I've forgotten.
Sally Pullen, her name is. She does like crochet spiders and stuff.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's who I'm helping out this year.
Yeah, cool. That'll be good, man. That'll be good. Yeah. So, is it a long way for you? Whereabouts are you?
I'm Lancashire, mate.
Okay. Right. Cool.
Have you heard of Wigan?
Wigan.
Yeah, I'm near there.
I was gonna guess Preston.
I've just moved there.
Have you? Okay. Yeah. When people say Lancashire, it's like, okay, is it Preston, Wigan, or Blackpool?
Or Bolton.
Or Bolton.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool, man. Cool. How's the move? Have you just recently moved then? Just recently?
I've just moved to Garstang.
Right. I don't know it. So
it's about in between Chorley and Preston.
Chorley, that's the other one I was trying to think of. So,
yeah, it's in between both.
Yeah, cool, man. So did you have a lot of inverts to move? Was that a bit of a logistical nightmare?
No, because they're staying at my nan's. I'm not allowed them in the flat.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm literally allowed one animal in the flat.
Right. And what
is being a nightmare. A Siamese leaf-toed gecko.
Okay. Cool.
That's
cool
what
choice.
I've got.
Cool,
it's only about 3 inch.
Right. Good.
Good game.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a little nutter though.
So let's just have a quick look, see if we're missing any faces.
Lexi said that she's off to BTS this year.
Yeah. Who's that?
Lexi.
Lexi's going to BTS. That'll be good.
Sweet.
If I'm there, Lexi, and we're staying, me and Gav, if we're there, come and say hello. Absolutely, for sure. We will get a photo and we'll have a bit of a chin wag. Anyone else? There's only you lives in Ireland, Joshua. You alone. Yeah, nature in a bottle. 3-hour drive from you. What is that? Is that what seas? 3-hour drive for you? Yeah, I think it's about a 5-hour drive for me. So yeah.
No, I think he means he's 3 hours from you, Mitch.
Oh right, right. Okay, sorry, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah. So you're not around the corner then. So I won't be expecting a visit anytime soon. So that might be just as well.
Mitch, you're not far from Tom, aren't you?
From Tom at Exotic Empire. Is he there?
I don't know.
I think he's frozen.
I think it has.
I think Lewis has frozen on us. That's all right. He'll come back to us eventually. Ex Raphael, it is Sarah.
Hello,
yes, I remember your name.
Back.
It's back. It's back. So yes, ex Raphael, Sarah, I remember your name. Of course I do. Yours was one of the first names that I actually tried to learn. So
what is going on?
I hope you're all right. Don't know, man.
We've got strong winds at the moment, so I think that's affecting it.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're on a mobile as well right now, aren't you? Because I can tell with the. Are you streaming on a mobile?
Yes.
Yeah.
But normally it's okay. We've got quite strong winds.
Yeah. No, I can tell you've. I can tell you're lagging. You're struggling. You've been pixelating since you started. Here we go.
However,
that's better. That's better. You're not pixelating anymore. So
I just shake my phone and it started working.
Yeah, man, absolutely. If in doubt,
shake the usual case with remotes.
If in doubt, shake it about.
Yeah.
So, right, let's have a look. Everybody's telling me how far away from me they are. So basically, since I told everybody where I live, they've all been like checking to see how far away from me they are. Thank God they're all
various places. West Midlands.
They're all stalking you.
Luton.
We don't want the riffraff turning up on my doorstep, man.
St Helens.
St Helens is near me.
There you go. Nature in a bottle. I'm going to write that down. I've just cracked it. Nature in a bottle is Evan.
It's red.
There you go, Evan. I have got your name down. I've written you down on my little name box. It's the only thing I had to hand. I'd have no idea why I don't have any. Paper in here. So anyway.
Nah, paper's overrated.
It really is. I normally, to be honest, Lewis, I normally use my phone for notes, but I can't be bothered right now. So, what do you reckon to me? What do you reckon to me? Friday the 13th, Viv, there, Lewis.
Nice.
It's pretty mint.
You'll know who did it as well.
You'll know who did that one.
Yes, Steve in it.
Steve, man, yeah, I got. It's one of Steve's cast-offs. So. Yeah, so Adzi had it done, and then I went to me and Gav went to the Midland show at Newark in beginning of December, and I picked that up there from him. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get Steve to do me a couple of custom builds this year. I think. I picked up
a new glass enclosure the other day myself. I got a like one of the Spider Shop ones with the closing doors.
Oh yeah,
I got one of them for a tenner.
Cool.
So that's what I was setting up, and then the other week I got a P-Sazamai large juvie with acrylic lockable tank for free.
All right, cool, nice. I have still yet to rehouse my, that pair of Sazamai. They're still in the tubs. I mean, the tubs are all right, but I do.
Yeah, they'll be all right in them.
Yeah, they're all right in there, but I'm gonna set them up in, me large terrestrial acrylics that I've got. I'm gonna set them up in 2 of those. When I've got the new ones, I'm gonna wait until I've got the new ones out, and I'm gonna set them up in those. I think they'll look mint in that. So
yeah. I I think that were the first enclosures. Steve started doing the black plastic on the glass.
Oh right, yeah, with this, because it's got Steve's. You can't see it at the moment, but it's got tarantula tastic enclosures on the side here.
I think it was one of the first ones that he did that with.
It's still in really good nick. It's still, I was surprised, to be honest, because it had been. I know it had been around a little bit. I expected it to be, but testament to Adzi, man. He's looked after it. It's in good nick.
It wasn't his last raffle. What it one before that? I think he did.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's in good nick.
Should see next one he's on with.
Oh no, the It one that he's doing.
No.
All right, I've only seen that one posted. I know he's doing the. He's doing the American Werewolf in London. I'm really excited. Well, I'm really excited to see that one because
we have in group with him. I'm in group chat, so he's been talking about it in there, his ideas and stuff. If he can pull it off, it's going to be mint.
Right? Is it going to be a big one?
Yeah, it will be.
Cool. Let me just ask, because someone is just asking a couple of questions. Where do you get your acrylic enclosures on the website from, Mitch? Do you make them? Yes, I make them myself, Jade. I get them, and I am going to be selling them wholesale as well. So I basically I get the acrylic components pre-cut, and then I get them in pieces, and I build them myself. But I can sell them flat pack as well. So. Yeah, they're my own design, Jade. I've designed those from scratch. I've been selling them for a few years now, to be honest. I just don't make a big deal out of it like some do. I've been doing them for a long time. So but new designs are in. I've got some new designs coming in, and they're going to be. They've got the front opening door, but they've also got the top. So they've got top and front opening door. They're going to be. They're really nice. So you look out for those. I'll definitely be selling those at the shows as well. So I'll probably will be selling them wholesale as well, Jade. So if you're interested in getting some in for your up and coming little shop, just let me know. Right. Hey
Mitch, do you reckon you'll ever get them Lindo Whitey scorpions in again?
Oh, those Nebo whiteys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've no idea, man. I've no idea.
Been after them for age.
Yeah. That was a one-time deal. That was, man. I got them from Mark Stockman. You know Mark. He's basically the scorpion guy, isn't he? So I got them from him, but because he's overseas, he's really been struggling since Brexit. So I don't know if I'll get. I think he still has them. I'll check out his website and I'll get in touch with him because I am getting a bunch of new stock in soon. As soon as the weather picks up a little bit, ready for the shows, I'm going to be getting loads of new stuff in. I really want to get loads of new scorpions in, so I'll let you know. I think we've got somebody else joining the stream. We've got Black Wolf Ebbs in the house. Say hello.
Hi,
and it's Sidex as well.
He's just pottering about in the background, but yeah.
Pottering about as well. There you go. So there you go. How's it going?
Caught me on a good day. I've got my makeup on today.
Oh, I'm sure it's a good day no matter what, right? Of course.
Always.
Always a good day. Always a good day. So, Gav, I assume. Do you know Lewis, Urban Exotics UK?
I do.
You do? There you go. Look, everybody knows each other. I'm the stranger here, man. I'm the newbie right here. So, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to infiltrate the tarantula world. So, I hope you'll have me. So, yes. Anyway, welcome. You what, buddy?
You're an imposter, Mitch.
I am an imposter, man. I am. You're right. I am. So, yes. But, I'll be an expert in no time, my friend. Don't you worry. So, I mean, I've actually been keeping tarantulas for a few years now. It's not like I've only just got a few tarantulas and all of a sudden I'm a tarantula guy. I've been slowly getting more and more tarantulas over the years, and slowly getting there. You know, it's just been a completely change of scenery for me. You know, it's like moving on from the mantis and the other inverts and the true spiders. I've actually had my eye on tarantulas for a long time. The reason why I've only just really started keeping them in the last 4 years is because I've only just in the last 3-4 years I got this shed in the garden, and like basically the missus would not allow me to have tarantulas or scorpions or anything that's venomous or anything that bites and stings. I wasn't allowed in the house. So it was basically.
Oh, I'm like that. So I just asked my nan, and she's like, "Okay."
So it wasn't until like I managed to get this massive shed in the garden, convinced the missus to let me take up half the garden with this shed, and then I just basically filled it with spiders and scorpions, which is what I've been wanting to do for years. So yeah, here it is. So Black Wolf Ebbs.
Yeah.
What you got going on, man? Anything new? Anything exciting going on?
Not really.
I've got to go, guys.
Oh, right. Oh, there you go.
Bye.
See you later.
It's just, it's January, isn't it? So money is.
I know. Yeah, you just.
We've got lots of plans to be here. It's just whether they unfold.
Yeah. It's just getting them.
Lots of plans, but we'll just have to see if they unfold the way we hope.
Yeah.
You get that, guys.
I think we're all in the same boat, aren't we, man? You know, we've all got lots of plans and ideas. It's just whether or not life allows us to see it through, so to speak.
Can you tell what that is, Gav?
It's probably very difficult from that.
It's a skeleton leg.
It's a malt, but like which one?
Very difficult to see probably from there.
Don't know the. Is it the skeleton leg one? I don't know the.
Is it?
I don't know the name.
Ephemerbis murinus, one of my 2 adult females, has molted.
It's the biggest female that's malted.
So now we have the impossible task of finding a mature male for her. So if anyone knows of a mature male Ephemerbis murinus,
this light is not flattering.
let us know.
Yeah, will do, man.
It should be a fair size that now then, judging by
she's got to be about probably 6 inches.
We've got a few that need males, really. But...
Yeah, I've got a Fimbriatus male coming up last. She ate the last one.
Which was Gav's.
Yeah. Sorry, Gav. I forgot that was probably a little sensitive.
Sorry, Gav. Forgot to tell you. Your male got eaten.
No, I knew.
That male, he was nuts.
Yeah, that male just like suicide.
He was literally like little man syndrome. To me, the slightest little disturbance, he wanted to take my face off. Second I put him in, he just runs around the enclosure and then just ran straight at her, and she just went bang.
Just went straight down. He was just like, you're having it.
I'll be honest.
And it just didn't work.
I just don't think he took his medication that day, and he just didn't work out.
He took Viagra instead.
Well, he didn't, because if he had, he might have done the job.
I don't know. I think that's what did it. He was too ready for it.
We have got another one coming, hope soon. It just depends when this bloody cold weather gets.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I think it's going to be quite mild this week, man. This next week, it's going to be all right.
From Monday, I think it's supposed to 5 degrees.
Yeah, no, it's going to be all right.
Because I've got a few to send out as well. Like I've got to send out a mature male Harpacteria species black for a 50-50.
Cool.
He's got 8 females waiting for him. So
wow.
No pressure then.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if one's
he's tiny as well.
Well, they are, aren't they?
Little guy. But
so tiny.
It doesn't matter, does it, man? You know, if he's up for it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how he does. But I'll be well chuffed if I get at least if we get at least one successful breeding from that. That'd be cool.
Oh, I mean, that's his enclosure.
That's how small he is.
So, all right.
He's like a tiny
boy. Then.
The half bacteria species black aren't exactly the biggest half bacteria anyway, but like when I realised it was a mature male, it was almost like my Himalayana mature male. I looked at it, I was like, "You've got to be joking."
Well, you didn't even know until someone said on Instagram.
The Himalayana male, I didn't even realise it was a mature male until somebody spotted it on a picture on Instagram.
Also, if people are actually saying anything to me in the comments, I can't actually see until I go onto the comments.
You were getting a bit of love there, Ebbs. You were getting a bit of love.
Yeah, a lot of people saying hi.
People saying nice, hi. Nice to see you. Joshua's winding everybody up, telling everybody he's only 14. What git?
You want me to?
I've had a heartbreaking death as well recently.
Oh no. Caledonia. Oh no, really?
No.
And it was all my fault because I accidentally knocked it off the shelf.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, we just don't have luck with Caledonia at all.
I was like absolutely devastated because I knocked it off the shelf and the poor thing did not survive the fall.
Our first one escaped by chewing the sponge.
Yeah, I remember.
Never saw it again. I've had 2 now, and I've now got 0.
Oh man!
So, I don't think Celadonias are for us.
Yeah.
But literally, like the first one, it was in one of them vials with the sponge at the top, and it just chewed and chewed and chewed and chewed, and got out while we were out.
And we never found it again?
No, we just found bits of sponge in the enclosure.
Oh, man.
People are still like, say that they won't get out through the sponge, they won't chew through the sponge, but
I don't know.
Yeah, obviously do.
The trapdoor, they make by scraping chunks of bark.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mine's still going strong, Gav. That one I picked up at the show. It's malted. It malted the other day, so that's a good sign. It's not. You know when you were saying about you have to cut into the bark a little bit and let it make a little trapdoor using the bark kind of chipping sort of thing. I did that, but then it just all it's done is just make a little web kind of hole for it. You know. It's not made.
It's not acted like it was broken.
Yeah, I mean it's got like a piece of cork bark is quite thick, so I chipped away at it to get loads of loose bits on it, so it could knit it together and make a little trapdoor for itself. But it's not done that. It's just made a safe haven out of web.
Yeah,
and then it molted.
Ours did that right on the lid as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've kept it in. You know the little vial it was in. I ain't got it in here. The little plastic vials. I basically cut a hole in the lid and then just put mesh under it. I was concerned that it might be able to chew through the mesh, but it hasn't. So, luckily, I think that's quite a good way. You know, because it needs that extra little bit of ventilation. So
yeah.
That's worked quite well. It seems quite happy. So, like I say, it's molted. So, and it's just started eating again. So yeah, it's doing all right. I'm quite happy. It's the only spider I've got in the house, really, because I'm so worried I'm going to neglect.
One of them,
I keep it right next to me where I do all my feeding. It's got the premier spot in the bug room, so I can check on it every single day. I'm like that every day. I'm like looking at it, making sure it's all right. It's the only thing. I've got absolutely thousands of inverts, and there's only the Caledonia gets treated like royalty.
I'm like Gollum with my precious, with my Penal Howletorum style, because my Caledonia's dead. No, my Penal Howletorums are my like pride and joy, and I'm just like, please don't die, please don't die.
I'm like that every day, man. Every day for the first 3 weeks, I think when I bought it, I was like, please don't die, please don't die, please be okay, please be okay. You know, just like...
If I see one of my Penal Howletorums just sat there, like not moving for a period of time, I'm just like, oh god, are you dead? And then it moves, and then I'm like, okay,
flicking the vial.
Yeah,
you start flicking the vial. Are you dead? Please don't be dead.
And the spider's just there, like, will you piss off?
Why, fishy, are you sleeping?
But I'm like that with my fossorials. Like I never see them, obviously because they're fossorial, and I'm like, is it still alive?
No, you're just like Captain Jack Sparrow. I've got a jar of dirt.
I mean, Hella. Where? Hella's there. Can't really see her.
That's the problem with liking black tarantulas, though.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen her for months ever. Every time he comes down, I'm like, is she out yet?
I've seen her. You've not. She's your tarantula.
I know. She's a bitch, but I love her.
Right, I'm just going to have a look at some of the comments because I feel like I'm ignoring everybody. So
my mantis made another thingy go.
Another packing peanut.
A useless, pointless one.
She's just like, I'm just going to keep making them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do.
What is it?
I don't actually know. It was just sold as we think it's a giant Asian, but I'll try and get her out. Last time I got her out, she tried to attack me.
Yeah.
Okay. She's very defensive.
Yeah, I guess you don't get her out very often then. So
no.
Nope.
I'd rather just not stress her out.
If it's a giant Asian, she'll if providing she's healthy and stuff, which I'm sure she is, she'll lay maybe 4 or even 5 of those ooths. Yeah. I mean, it's a big green one. It looks like a giant Asian from here.
But I mean, I could try and get her out, but whether she's gonna be my friend, I don't know.
I mean, did you get her as an adult or did you get her?
Yeah, she was.
Okay. That's why
sub-adult, weren't she?
Okay.
We've had her for a while though.
Yeah, well, she'll live.
They're good at it.
She might live. She can live up to 2 years as an adult. Those big females.
Had
about 7 months.
7 months, yeah, probably about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
she used to be fine at getting out until she matured.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now she takes me.
Sometimes they do just have a complete personality transplant.
It's a bit like teeth. That happens sometimes.
So, but it's to be honest, it's unusual for an adult. It's unusual for a giant Asian to get grumpy. They're usually always pretty kind of placid. That's why people love them.
Just see her just looking at me. She's like,
yeah.
I think she's very food responsive.
And
yeah, she wants the food.
If she's only just laid the youth, she might be feeling a bit starving, so she might want to take your finger off.
Oh, she's had loads of food. She's a right little fatty.
Okay.
That's not what I want.
Greg's comment there. That's unfortunate, is that, Greg? But it does happen.
Yeah. What mantids were they, Greg?
Aria or Aria.
Yeah, the Sphodomantis.
Yeah, the one that you give me all the names from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot I gave you all those.
Greg.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
There you go, sweetie.
Unfortunate that.
She's had that one. There you go.
Honestly, you could just keep giving her and giving her and giving her.
Yeah. She didn't mess about with that.
She's a fat.
I'll be honest. The more I look at her, the more I'm thinking she might be a giant African, not a giant Asian.
That might be right, thinking about.
I can't see properly from here, but it's the. Can you see the little black marking on her wing?
Yeah.
Is that quite black? Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually in giant Asians, they're usually more white.
Let me.
Thinking back to when you got her, vaguely, I think I remember it, the label saying giant African.
It didn't say anything. It just said.
Yeah, that's a Sphodomantis. It's a giant African, not a giant Asian. If you show me the youth, I'll be able to tell better.
It's like a weird.
It's
weird.
Pretty old, I think.
Yeah, I mean that'll pop straight off. That will. But I always like to leave them because they usually. Yeah, there you go. Let's turn it over. Yeah, that's actually looks more like a giant African ooth as opposed to a giant Asian.
There you go. The man in the know has spoken.
We got her from a pet shop, and they didn't really know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the problem with pet shops. They often don't really know what they're selling a lot of the time. I'm not saying all pet shops are like that, but the amount of people, honestly, the amount of people who message me with photos saying, I picked this up from the pet shop. What is it? Honestly, it's like I get that all the time.
It's like a lot of them, when the young nymphs, they're all just same colour as well, aren't they? So
yeah, well, it's difficult to say. It's difficult to do.
I mean, I think she's had 2 marks with us.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So she was like a sub-adult.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, as an adult, she could live for 2 years as an adult if she's happy.
She's eating the eye.
She could lay. She could lay up to 5 ooths, maybe even 6. So.
Oh God. Well, they're all duds anyway. So.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Of course. Good.
Yeah, I'm not in the business for millions of mantis.
No. No, you don't want that.
No, thank you.
No, you don't want that.
I don't know how you do it. They're just everywhere.
I'll be honest. This is why I'm doing more spiders and tarantulas and scorpions, because I've spent over 10 years feeding and breeding and raising thousands and thousands and thousands of mantids, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit tired of it.
Yeah, because it's not like they just have like 1 or 2, is it? They have like
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. That's what mantis is my bread and butter. I'll always do mantis, But I'm excited. I'm excited to do a lot more different things now. I've got the shed. I can expand into loads more things now, and it's just getting that extra challenge into it. Moving on. I'm not saying I know everything about mantids, because far from it. There's always stuff to learn. You guys who've been into tarantulas for decades, that there's always stuff to learn. You know what I mean? But you just want to. So I'll always do mantis, and I'll always be looking for more and more exotic mantis that I've never had before. You know what I mean? Just for the challenge. But there's just so many other inverts out there. You've got to just go out and take a piece, haven't you? There's so much. Yeah. There's so many unknowns to look at. So. It's just exciting to think that there's new challenges ahead, and I'm really looking forward to getting loads of new stuff in. We're gonna fill this shed with some exciting stuff, I think, aren't we, Jav?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're totally gonna fill this. We're gonna get a bunch more stuff in. Gonna get rid of all these boxes and vivariums I've got in here, taking up space, and I'm gonna fill it with loads of cool stuff.
We're trying to like minimize what we've got for. Obviously all the breeding plans and everything we've got as well, because then your slings and everything's just going to take space up in it. So
the slings, it's all right when you've got 5, 6, 7, 8 different breeding projects on the go, but then when you get a few egg sacs drop all at once and then they all come out of the incubator, it's like, oh crap, I've now got a ton of
all hands on deck.
I've got a ton of slings, and then obviously I think something that overwhelms a lot of people when it comes to breeding as well is when it comes to, okay, I've got all these slings, but now I've got to feed them on top of my collection as well. And then it's like it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and
it does.
If you don't breed your own colonies, it also takes a lot of money.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah,
I mean, I breed my own colonies, and my colonies now are fading, are being consumed quicker than they can reproduce. So now I've got to kind of invest in bolstering those colonies, because it's just a couple of egg sacs and they've just decimated my colonies.
Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it? It doesn't take long, and it's like you say, it only takes 2 or 3 hatches before you become. You're overwhelmed immediately. You're almost overnight. You're overwhelmed, and that's something. I think that's something that a lot of people don't appreciate. It's the same with the mantis. So many people come. I mean, I've been in this game for a long time, and I've seen so many people come. They take on far too much, and then they have a few successes. They think they're doing all right. Then before you know it, they've had several hatches. They've got thousands of babies, and they just don't know what they're doing, and everything just dies on them because they just ain't got a clue what they're doing. Yeah. And then they just burn out, and then they just disappear. You know what I mean? So people come and go in so-called breeders come and go all the time, man, all the time, and they just burn out completely because they just don't realise.
We had 3 lots at once, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had the Cambridgeshire, the Armenia, and the
very close together. I mean, slings wise, obviously we didn't breed the L-box, but it's like I think I'm getting into the habit now with kind of, which is what I'm doing at the moment, of every January kind of assessing where I'm at, what my collection's looking like, and kind of almost having like a spring clean, moving stuff on that maybe I've finished working with for now, and looking what projects I want to take on for this year, rather than just keep everything.
Yeah, and just keep adding stuff to it.
And just get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I think
I'm challenges for yourself then, aren't you?
Yeah. So like
it's like the female Cambridgeshire.
She's been bred last year. I won't be breeding her this year, so I'm potentially moving her on. Because it's like somebody else could get some enjoyment out of her. And it's not to say that I don't enjoy her, but it's just I've got to consider, you know.
You don't plan on breeding her
I've got to consider my place and everything else.
That's ideal for somebody that it'd be their first time for breeding, because she's already had the experience of breeding.
Yeah.
I think it's her.
She's going to be easier for them.
Well done, Chris. Very sensible. Very sensible. So I'm just trying to. I'm trying not to forget that we've got loads of other people in this stream.
That's the challenge.
I know.
The challenge of streaming.
It's hard, isn't it? Because you kind of you're focusing on listening to what you guys are saying, but I'm also trying to like remember that.
I keep going out. I zone out into comments and I come back in. And
it's hard, man. It's hard. So.
But when you've got it on computer, you're fine because it's all in front of you. On your phone, you've got to keep like clicking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm the same. I've got the camera up there, so I've like, but I find myself staring at this laptop all the time, so I'm not actually looking at the camera half the time. But so yeah, we've got quite a few.
Did you see my my mystery tarantula matured out?
Did it?
Yeah. So I have a mature male of what the hell it is.
Something.
Of something. We just don't know what it is.
So it's going to live out its days there because.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Just in case it's been a crossbreed.
Yeah, I do think it is a OBT of some sort, but.
What are the comments saying?
There's that many OBTs. Poor little man. I don't know.
Greg, is Cambridge Eyes just laid an egg sack in last 3 days?
Right. Congratulations, Greg.
Well done, buddy.
I can't get back up on this stool.
Fingers crossed for you, mate.
Yeah, man, that sounds good. Sounds good.
That's a lot of leaves, Claire.
What was that?
60 filing leaves of new bramble, 33 enclosures of 60. Yep, there you go. That's a lot there. That's a lot there, Claire.
Oh, you like them, don't you, Leaf?
Yeah, but
I'd love to get more stuff like this in, Gav, but I just can't be. I just honestly, I gave up on herbivores a long time ago because I just can't be bothered to go out hunting for bramble and bloody God knows privet and God knows what,
See, I'm all right because there's a waste patch at back here that loads of bramble grows. So.
Yeah.
Is that what you?
It's just so much easier to just like feed living stuff all the time. So
yeah.
I think we've got Lewis back. Lewis is back in the house. How you doing, Lewis?
Yeah, just went for a Chinese, worst Chinese I've had.
Oh man.
Messed up the order and it was cold.
They're so hit and miss, aren't they, Chinese, man?
Yeah, my mum's had to go and take it back because they won't answer the phones.
Have you seen that comment from Peter?
No.
Oh, I want to write good Chinese now.
Tape measure. Can you see it anywhere?
I haven't seen it for months.
I've seen it. I've had it there. I just know where I've put it.
Didn't know we had that.
Get tips on gaining subs. You mean subscribers? Yeah, speaking to the wrong person, man. I barely get any subscribers. So,
dude, you've got more than me, and I've been doing this for 3 years.
Who's it?
Yeah, you got more than me.
This channel is ancient, though, man. Most of the subscribers you see that I've got now, they're from like several years ago when I first started the channel. I used to do a lot of macro photography, macro video footage and stuff. Most of the subs I have now are from like several years ago. I don't even know if any of those subscribers are even like active anymore. You know what I mean? So
I've been 7 away from 400 for 3 months.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll get there. I'll tell you what I will say, Evan, is that one of the things you've got to be consistent.
Yeah.
I've slowed down.
You've got to be consistent. I mean, obviously, cream will always rise to the top. So if your content's good, then that's obviously you need to start with good content. Now, once you're doing some good content, then generally good content is teaching people stuff. A good way to get subscribers is people want to learn. People want to learn stuff. So if you've got something to offer in terms of teaching people how to do things or help people understand about things, people are always going to migrate to that sort of thing. So you're always going to get more subscribers if you're offering something to the viewers, like if you're offering advice, husbandry tips, anything, if you're offering information that helps people in any way, that is the way to get subscribers. Once you've got that, then you need to focus on being consistent. You've got to be consistent. You've got to try and aim to send out, even if it's just one a month, make sure you get a video out one a month. If you can aim to get more videos out, like one a week or one a fortnight, but just try and be consistent. That and having something to offer with your content, teaching people stuff, that is the way forward. And then also you've got to think about the obvious things like the way YouTube works, its algorithms. You've got to think about making sure you get people to like your video, comment on your video, and share your video. And also engagement. You've got to get people to stay engaged with your video. So all these things are really important in getting into the algorithms of YouTube. YouTube algorithms absolutely love it when people watch your videos for long periods of time. They like and share your videos. These are all really important aspects to get YouTube to like your video and make sure that you're embedded in their algorithms. These are the main things, I think, really. But above all else, man, it's content. You've got to have something to say that people want to hear. You've got to things like teaching people stuff. I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. It's really important. If people are happy with what you're telling them in terms of are they getting something out of your video? Are they learning something?
They'll always come back.
These are the types of videos that people really want to see. Informative videos, educational videos, stuff where people are learning hints or tips or whatever. These are the types of videos that really people are actually wanting to see. So, and also try and think of like your subject matter, think of something that people really might be interested in learning about. So even though we live in a really niche environment with what we do, people are still looking for new content and new input from different things from different people. Everyone has their favorite YouTubers, right? Everyone has their go-to people. A lot of people I speak to in the tarantula world, they love Dave's Little Beasties. I mean, a lot of people will say things like, oh, I only really watch 1 or 2 YouTube channels and I get all my information from them. That's why it's important. If you want people to start tuning into you regularly, you need to be having a lot more informative sort of content, I think. That's the type of stuff because Dave's is usually like quite informative. He's got that kind of whole relaxed manner going on, And
one thing I'd like to say, always stay true to yourself.
Yeah. That's another good point.
A lot of people change when they start getting subs.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no expert. I mean, I've got probably about just over 2,000, maybe nearly 2.5. I'm not sure, but what I will say is I'll repeat what Mitch said about consistency. because I'm not consistent anymore, and there is definitely a correlation between growth and consistency. My growth dropped off, and I'm okay with that because I know I'm not putting the content out. But you will notice if you're consistently putting out stuff that you're proud to put out, not just throwing it out there for the sake of throwing it out there, people will notice that. They'll see, oh, this person's putting effort in, they're putting content out that's enjoyable, not just throwing just random rubbish. They will see that you're being consistent, you're putting the effort in, and people engage with that. And think, like you said, again, informative content does well. You know, I mean, it is quite easy to believe that it's all about getting the best cameras and the best mics, and it's not all about that. They help, don't get me wrong, there's no denying that, but it's not about that, because when I first started, I was in a spare room in my old house. I had a phone. I still use, when I do upload, I use phones now. I don't know where I've got them. But I literally at the moment use 2 phones to make my videos. This one has a broken front facing camera, and the other one only has half the screen working. I know. And yet I still make videos with those 2 cameras that people enjoy. So it's not all about the quality of the camera. Well, it's about enjoying it.
Yeah, well, I didn't. That's why I didn't even mention when I was like listing those things off. I didn't even mention. I think it goes without saying, if you've got a good camera and stuff, then that's nice. But you can have the most expensive equipment in the world, man. If your content's not up to it, no one's going to care. So
and not know how to use it.
Yeah,
I've got to put this camera.
You've got to go into settings.
I mean, if
all
you've
the
got
gear and no idea.
If you've got good content and you're making regular videos, then you can think about improving your technology. You know, upgrade your camera, upgrade your mic.
I'm in a dodgy spot right now.
Wow, what we got there?
Marshall, it was literally a minute ago on the outside of here. So I had to drive Marshall. She's trying to rehouse it, but it didn't want to. You don't have one hand.
Oh my goodness.
A hand baboon in it.
Yeah. There you go.
Easy peasy.
Nice and easy.
Easy peasy.
Well, I was holding the other side with the other hand.
Sorted.
That was the first tarantula you ever rehoused, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not that exact one, though.
Not that one. And Marshall was the first, like, this was back when it was just me that was really into tarantulas. And
this Marshall is actually on my intro.
She was still quite scared of tarantulas at the time. And I made her rehouse. I said, you've got to rehouse a tarantula.
She were at work.
Yeah. I said, one needs rehousing. Didn't tell her that it was an old world or anything like that. I said, it's just this one that needs rehousing. If you could just do that for me. I said, because I was a manager at the time. I was like, if you really need me, phone me. And she managed to do it, and then it was only afterwards I told her that it was an old world and what that meant and sort of thing.
I think a few choice words might have been said.
Well, to be fair, if I told her beforehand that it was an old world and they tend to have more potent venom and they can be more defensive and whatever, do you really think she would have done it? I don't think so.
To be fair, though, this one's quite tame, isn't she?
Yeah. But yeah.
So, just to chip in, it looks like Spiders is in. So that's Andy. I was speaking to you about him earlier. So Andy, you all right, buddy? I caught a little bit of your horsehead grasshopper video earlier. I haven't watched it all yet, but just wondering, how have you got on, man? Did they have they connected properly, or? He's saying there, what's he saying here? Constantly at it. Okay, cool. I presume he's talking about the horse heads.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Was that the same one that he posted about there's a world record for the longest pairing and his was getting close to that, or was that something else?
I don't know.
No.
This one I saw was just. I think it was just earlier this morning or something. It came out. I'm not sure.
I know he said the other day. I think it was on Facebook or something like that. I saw a post and it was maybe a phasmid or something. I'm not sure, but he was saying there was a world record for the longest pairing. You're trying to make as much noise as possible, you. His had been going for like weeks.
Right. Yeah, that is quite a while. Yeah, I imagine she was quite pissed off. See you, Chris. Yeah. See you later. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Right, I'm just gonna nip off for a minute. I need to find out if I'm in trouble or whether I'm going to have to cut this stream short because it's 20 to 10 and I don't know what the situation is yet. I'll be back in a sec.
All right, no worries.
Anyway, how are you, Gav?
Yeah, I'm not bad.
Are you coming BTS?
If Mitch ends up going to BTS, I'll be there.
Fair enough. Because it'd be nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah,
well, I'll be at the Doncaster one for definitely.
I don't think I'll be at Donny this year.
Were you at the last two, Donny?
Yeah.
I would help him, Mitch, then.
No, I went the first one at the start of the year, and then I couldn't go the other two.
All right.
Because I'm in the process of moving house, so obviously that's expensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And said it was a different species, and that species that it was has been paired up for 83 days. That's long. Mate, 83 days.
Like stuck.
Like, how many Viagra's did that guy take?
I know, right?
That's nuts.
What's the world record again, Andy? Because he said there was. I mean, I don't know how that became a world record, but you know, more phasmids were shagging for 83 days.
You can imagine that phone call, can't you, with Guinness Book of Records?
Hello, I'm just wondering if I've got a Guinness World Record. Me phasmids have been shagging for 83 days. Sounds like a record to me. But we will have to come and have a very close look with a magnifying glass to verify. Oh, yep, he's well in there. He's well in. Oh, God. What are you trying to do?
This one I've got.
Yes. There is. Well,
I see name and I just keep thinking of Lucas Radaby.
all right, calm down. You're right.
I thought it was funny.
Clearly.
Oh.
I think it needs a bit of moisture.
You think? There's a blood pepper in there?
She's rehousing this Marshall and only just realised we have not got a lot of substrate. It's a terrestrial Marshall now.
That always happens, though. You can guarantee, can't you? You come to the rehouse.
You'd be like, it's fine. I'll chuck some topsoil in. I've got a bit of cocoa fibre. I've got a bit of sand. I've got just chuck everything in.
Some of the best substrates have been made like that.
Jeremy's in the house. How you doing, Jeremy?
Yes, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Evening, Jeremy.
My mum rang and it knocked me off.
All right.
You can come on if you want, Jeremy. Just give me a shout. Whew, who else have we got?
Oh,
I've got a doggo.
79 days was the record for it.
You got a what? You got a dog. All right. There you go. Lewis has a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch. While
She
you were
fell
away,
asleep on
Mitch,
my knee.
Yeah.
we established that Andy's species of phasmid phasmids have been at it for 83 days.
Oh my God, really?
That's a lot.
days.
And 79
That's a lot of
before that.
How is that
They'd
even-
have to get it on permanent prescription.
Are you sure the male was actually alive?
Yeah, the male's not.
Imagine if he's dead
The male-
and still
The
dead.
male's just I don't know, just frozen in like kind of
He
time.
burst the blood vessel and died.
Yeah. Andy's considering milking it, isn't he?
It's like, give me some of that. Apparently, he said that the world record was 79 days for a different species. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. For a different species. So it looks like Andy's going to have a very interesting phone call to Guinness World Records of like, phasmids have been shagging for 83 days.
Yeah.
Sparoxis.
Yeah. How do you prove that, man? How do you?
I know,
if you
yeah.
wanna get it- if you want to get it in
50
Guinness
Shades
Book
of
of Records, how do you do
Phasmids.
that? How do you go about proving that?
Can you imagine? He's been filming it the entire time, and it's like, excuse me, sir, we're going to have to seize your computer. We believe you've been distributing sexual content of phasmids.
Phasmid
No,
porn.
man.
We think you've been distributing inappropriate content of phasmids.
Imagine if they create something called Phasmid Hub. And it's just loads of like Phasmid.
I'm sorry, and I love Sam. I love Bug Realms, but if Phasmid Hub pops up one day, I'm looking to Sam as the CEO.
Sam's working on it now.
Sam is the CEO.
That really is a long time, last man.
How many memory cards have you got through?
Oh,
It's like
man.
Big Brother, isn't it? D83 and the Phasmids are still shagging.
The phasmids have not moved.
Oh my God, imagine David Attenborough doing
Oh
it.
God!
Here we see his
Until-
natural
Until
habitat.
we see-
The Phasmid shagging for 83 days.
And as you can see, the Phasmids are probably still going to be at it longer than I'll be alive.
Oh,
Started in the days of Frodo.
Ebony loves David Attenborough, so she's literally she's got her excuses and everything why she can't see people for a period of mourning when he dies. Like she's gonna shut herself in a room like a depressed teenager. Like
I am a
To be
CEO
fair, I
of
think the
David
full
Attenborough
country
Protection.
will go into mourning.
they really will, man. They really will. Honestly, that's going to be a very sad day. That's going to be a very sad day for everybody.
Yeah.
I was literally discussing this with my dad the other day. I said I feel sorry for the future generations that have got no David Attenborough.
Yeah,
That's why that people need to be encouraged to follow that same sort of adventure. as he
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, God, I've got so many fond memories of just like, like when I was a kid, just growing up, sitting on the sofa on a Sunday afternoon, just chilling out, listening
Watching
to
Planet
David,
Earth and
just listening to
Blue
David
Planet
way back in the day, man, back in the 80s sort of thing. So
stapling our out to David Attenborough documentaries. Like the kids haven't got a clue what Cocomelon or anything is. It's like from the age of from the day they're born, David Attenborough, nothing else.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like I guess when people see him now, like younger kids who don't really know him, they see him now, they just see this like really, really doddering old guy on TV. And like we just, we look at him now and obviously, yes, he's old, but you just don't
cry
see
a little.
You just don't see it though, do you? You just don't see that age at all. You see
Yeah.
when I look at David Attenborough now, even though he's like 95 or whatever he is, it's like I just see the same guy I remember way back in the 80s.
I just see a legend.
It's unbelievable.
yeah,
right?
I mean, a lot of people, like, obviously not the younger kids or whatever now, you think back to that footage of him in the mountains with the gorillas.
The gorillas. Yeah.
That was some amazing
I know.
footage. That.
Yeah.
I'd love to meet him and have a pint with him. Imagine the stories.
I would love for Ebbs to meet him because I think she would just like freeze, melt, cry, scream, like all in one emotion.
Yeah.
Guest of honor at wedding, innit?
So
I don't know. I'd just do that weird little squeal. I'd be like,
right, let's just see who else is in the house.
what?
Nature in a battle's going.
Yeah.
Nature in a bottle.
Catch you later.
Okay. Yeah. See you later, guys.
I'm going to change our name.
Joshua wants to know if you have any reptiles.
Yes, we do. We have
quite a few.
We have a few. We have. Oh, let me try it. We have a bearded dragon. We have a blue tongue skink. We have a Mexican black king snake. We have a Brazilian rainbow boa. We have 3 crested geckos, a gargoyle gecko, a green iguana, morning geckos, and amphibians. We have 2 axolotl. So, yeah, a few.
So, yeah, the answer is yes then.
Yeah.
Nice one, man. Where the hell are they? Because they're certainly not in that room. There.
No, this is specifically just tarantulas and stuff in this room. The others are in the house.
Cool. I just need to pick up on Jeremy here. Jeremy, as you know this, did you get them from Alan? Jeremy, did you get them from Alan? Just a quick question there. Just curious as to where he got his from. So yeah, cool. It's the hooded mantis.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I've shown you those. I've got. Yeah, I thought you might have done, Jeremy. I know he was selling some of those off. I mean, why he's selling some off? I've no idea. Just keep them all for yourself, man. I mean,
is that Alan? Mitch, is that Alan Wang?
Alan Wang, yes.
Yeah, he had glass mantises, and he's had. I think he's got dragon mantises. You know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I think he has. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure what else he's got.
I know
he has. I'm sure he was selling some the other day.
Has got the dragons.
Yeah. Well, you know, these very elusive mantids that basically, you know, people like me were trying to get for all those like years and years and years. Now people can just buy them off the shelf these days. You know what I mean? It's like, it's great. It's great for the hobby. Honestly, it's great. I can't help feeling a little bit jealous that like all those years I went like for years struggling to get all these really, really fancy, elusive, very exotic mantids. And now, and basically I bred the Corydodes starley. Like, I don't know whether I'm the first one in the UK to do it. I don't know of anyone else who did it. But it's basically taken me a decade on and off to try to breed these. You know, it's taken me so long.
That's going to be me with Thistle.
And but you know, and there's all these other species that I've really wanted for all these years and just never been able to get a hold of. But now, through the beauty of Facebook and, you know, and all these other platforms where people can just like get together, and it's fantastic. But I can't help feeling a little bit miffed that nowadays you can just get these really, really amazing species just almost just like going to the supermarket and just buying the most amazing species that no one ever dreamed you'd be able to ever get. And now, which is great. Honestly, it's fantastic. So people like Jeremy has basically been able to pick up some of these Asiododes, which, you know, up until just last year, only a few people ever really got these types of species, just because, you know, you had to buy them in. You had to buy collected ooths in, and you know, they either got seized at customs or they didn't hatch, or, you know, when they did hatch, they just died because for whatever reason, you know. So, but nowadays, honestly, it's just amazing what you can get these days. And I guess it's the same for you guys with tarantulas and stuff now. I guess it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, there's probably like tons of species that you can get nowadays that you never even would have even dreamed to bet. Maybe even just a few years ago. Just a few years ago, you probably couldn't get half the species you can get now. So, yeah. I mean, it's fantastic, obviously, but you know, it's a great time to be in the hobby these days. It really is.
Hayden, probably one of the giant Asian or giant African, or maybe a ghost.
Yeah. Yeah.
For your first time.
Yeah.
I think it worked both ways.
Yeah, I remember when I first started keeping mantis, probably like well over 25, 30 years ago, when way back before social media, before the internet. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Before
that would be like mail order, wasn't it?
It was like, you basically got what your local pet shop had, or somebody, you got talking to the guy at the pet shop. He knew somebody who had like a couple of different types. You were lucky if you could count on one hand how many different species of mantis you could get 25 years ago.
No, great.
Tarantulas have been around a hell of a lot longer than mantis, really, in the hobby. So
I only keep tarantulas and scorpions now. That's all I keep.
See, going back to what you were saying about things that were hard to come by, and then now they're not so hard to come by. I think it's like, for example, not quite the same, but I mean, Caledonia, when they first arrived in the hobby, were ridiculous, hundreds of pounds. Now they're down at about 70 to 80 quid. Somebody out there is kicking themselves because they paid 300 quid for one. Yeah. Now they're a lot more. They're being bred a lot more. They're a lot more. They're a lot cheaper. But it works both ways. It's like, because species that used to be one a penny, like literally, roseas were everywhere, weren't they? Years ago. And now, like
scorpions is another one.
My rosea, my porteri. I think I paid. I mean, I've moved it on now, but I paid £95 for my porteri, whereas when I had her, but back in like a while back, you would have got that in a pet shop for next to nothing.
You could buy a spiderling for like 50p.
Yeah. And it seems to be the trend that it comes and goes with a lot of things.
It's the same in all the different types.
It's all about the demand.
Yeah,
really.
Well, it also depends on what's easy to breed in captivity. It's like with mantis, it's probably the same with all spiders and scorpions. If they're easy to breed, they're always going to be around. Whereas you do get species that drift in and out of the hobby, and that's just because people can't. They're just very difficult to either breed, or once they've been bred, to like keep alive. Basically, it's just really, really difficult. Some species.
Like I think you were saying before about introducing fresh blood into some of the breeds, otherwise they're just going to collapse.
Yeah, it's like with the it's like that with the flower. A lot of flower species in mantids. So orchids, and spiny flowers and devil's mantis, all the flower species. There's something about them that it's quite difficult to maintain for long generations, for lots of generations. They seem to lose some fertility now. Whether or not that's an environmental factor, my guess is it is something they're not getting in captivity. Some nutrient, maybe a chemical or compound that they're not getting in captivity that they normally would get in the wild. There's something, it's almost impossible to put your finger on what it could be.
Well, it can be as simple as something that one of their prey items eats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that will be what it is. There's something missing from the food chain somewhere that they're not quite getting. So basically, you have to, if you don't introduce fresh wild caught blood, maybe every generation or two, you will just lose them. They'll either just stop breeding altogether. They'll get egg bound, or if they do lay, they'll just be infertile. So there's a whole manner of reasons like that. Yeah.
I thought she was dead.
Oh God.
Anyway, I'm going to
Daisy.
go because I need to make a phone call. So
Yeah.
All right.
No
Chat
worries,
to you
buddy.
later.
To be honest, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon because it's 10
Fair
o'clock
enough.
and the missus will only she'll lock me out of it if I stay in the shed all night.
At least you'll be with your animals. You have your own doghouse now.
Yeah.
Or invert house.
To be fair, I'd be all right in here. It's just I'm all right in here. It's quite cozy, but yeah, we have to have our little box set bit before she goes to bed, sort of thing. Otherwise, there'll be trouble. So yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, sorry. I just want to quickly say, Daisy, I have zebra mantis. They're not on my website, but I do have them. So send me a message and I'll sort you out. Send me a message. I'll sort you out, Daisy.
Grab my thingy. We're going for a walk.
We're going back up to the house.
Yeah.
See if Nala's awake. We'll show you Nala. If she's awake. Your keys are there, by the way.
What is going on?
Derek was saying there, like emperors, they're fairly easy to breed because they're an apex species.
Yeah.
And exports out of the country are cut off. That's why the price has gone up.
Right.
Well, I'm going to say, because that's like, at one point, wasn't that the main scorpion that everybody had?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
now you're looking like 70 odd quid.
Yeah.
For an emperor.
Yeah, I had some last year, and I was selling them for 85 quid each, easy. I mean, they were a good size. They were 5 or 6 centimeters, so they were 4 or 5 centimeters, so they were a good size. But honestly, they were just flying off the shelf. And I thought they were overpriced at like 85 quid. I think I was selling them for, and they just went. So
if it's something that's not been there, and people see that it's available, they'll snap it up.
Yeah.
There
we go. What we got here? Whoa, look at that.
Is this the rescue one?
Yeah.
It's looking well.
Wow. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is, man. So this is a rescue one, is it?
Yeah.
How long have you had this?
A year and a half now, actually.
All right, cool. That's absolutely stunning. That is.
She's so small though.
All right.
She's 11 now, nearly 12.
She's pretty big.
So
it's one of those. Yeah. It's one of those things where you just don't appreciate how the size of them until you see them up close and personal, isn't it? So
like we've seen tarantula dance, and she dwarfs her. She's tiny compared to Dan's, and Dan's is only like 4 or 5 year old. But she was like really neglected. Mute TV. We got her from a friend of mine from uni because he had to move house and he couldn't take her with him. But he got her from someone that neglected her, kept her in like a 2 or 3 foot viv, didn't help her with her shed or anything, didn't give her the correct food or anything. So she's like got stunted growth and everything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think once that a certain amount of neglect is set in place at a certain age, I don't think they can ever really recover properly from that. So
no.
So she now just lives her life responsibly.
Yeah, she's just a little old lady, bless her, just in a retirement home.
She's not ancient, like she's not old.
She's definitely looking well.
Yeah, she looks all right. Is that old? I mean, for some reason, I imagine I have it in my mind that they live a very long time. Like 20 years or something.
Yeah, it's like 20-25 years.
They do, but with the neglect and the stunted growth, that will factor into probably
Yeah. Well, I guess every day's a blessing then, right? So you just she's very lucky. You froze.
Internet went funny then.
Yeah.
Are we back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
I think it's more her mannerisms that make us refer to her as old, because she just wants to relax and enjoy life now rather than she's not.
Man.
She has days where she goes crazy, but it's like she exerts a bunch of energy and then she's like, right, that's me done. I'm going to sleep for a bit.
But
Yeah.
she's really chilling. She was like, she's never shown aggression at all.
Because I never planned on having a green iguana. I always said that they weren't pets. But then when the opportunity presented itself where this guy was kind of like looking for a home that would actually look after her, and was like she really mattered to him. And obviously he knew Ebbs from uni and whatever. And they've both done a zoology degree and whatever. I was like, we just couldn't say no, because I knew that we would give her a nice home, and it was just nagging in the back of my head, where could she end up? And that's what was nagging in my head.
Yeah. You almost take on that guilt of neglect, don't you? If you don't take her on, you just think, well, I'm no better than the previous people who gave her up. You know, if I don't take her, almost feel like a moral responsibility. So, well done, guys.
He was absolutely good that he had to move her on.
Yeah.
Because he was the one who did the good thing in the first place.
He's done a lot of work with her.
Mantis Marbles is here.
Oh, it's it's the Mantis Marvels.
Hi.
Not the Mantis Marvels. It's not Claire. It's the other one.
No, the other one, isn't it?
Claire will be here. Claire will be here in a second. If James was here, James would be texting Claire and saying, Mantis Marvels is in the house. And she'd be like, where? I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, hello, Mantis Marvels. Actually, it's getting on a little bit. I'm afraid I am going to have to cut this short now, guys. I'm going to have to wrap this up, I'm afraid.
No worries.
So anyway, thank you so much to you guys for coming and being on board and saying hello and having a chat, showing us your lovelies. I don't know what happened then. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. There's some gremlins in. I'm going to go. I think the internet has spoken. So anyway, guys, thank you so much to you guys, the Invert Kingdom UK. Thank you so much, Ebbs. Thank you for tuning in. It's been great. I hope next time you have a stream, I might pop along and say hello, and vice versa. If you are in the house again when I do these streams, you are more than welcome to come and say hello. So thank you so much. It looks so he's ready to chill. There you go. Gav, thanks so much, my friend. Always a pleasure.
No worries.
We're going to get together tomorrow and do our secret stream. We've got something in mind. I hope. Yeah, we've got something. I've got something planned. I'm not telling anybody. I'm going to put an advert out tomorrow. We are looking. I'm looking for contestants. So I hope you two guys. I hope you two will be up for it. I'm going to post some details tomorrow and let you know. It's going to be a little bit of fun. So there you go. Thank you so much to everybody who is in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.